So right then, boys and girls, it's wibbly wobbly idiot vision time. Now this here is the piglet, which is slowly turning itself into a working milling machine. It's actually at the stage now where it's doing some actual milling, which is good. And I find myself missing, unfortunately, some fairly basic tooling. Part of the fairly basic tooling that I'm missing is, if we look where my finger is, parallels for the vise. Now the vise isn't currently ground completely flat, but I can adjust it so that it runs absolutely square. It's not a problem. It does grip properly. Now parallels are one of those things that cost money. I could buy some cheap Chinese ones, but you know, that's kind of money thrown away at something that's not incredibly good. And I'm a cheap ass motherfucker, so I'm going to build some. So if we look down here, what we will find is crungy steel. Get me rule the right way around. So 35mm by 130. Double check my height here. Oops. Double check the height, if that will focus. Yeah, 38, so 35 is going to be good for me. So Mr. Erosion Disc, if you get that reference you know where I listen, has done his thing. We've got a couple of 40 by 140 blanks. I'm not going to do any small ones for the moment, but I might do some later. This one's got an additional hole in it. It doesn't matter. I'll work around it. So, on to the next stage. For the next bit, I need these not to move. So a bit of a quick and nasty weld, if we're focused. Yeah, quick and nasty weld on either end to hold them together. And then we're into mark-up and drilling once they've cooled down a bit. Focus. Okay, so what we've got here is 2 holes drilled and reamed to M6, well M6 to 6mm. So 2 holes drilled and reamed to 6mm with an H6 clearance, H6 reamer. And here we have some ground guide rod from a printer. Fits in there. Fit is exceptionally good. And what we're going to do is we're going to use those two as a height reference in the vise against the fixed jaw while we mill these two sides to the correct dimension. Then we take the ends off, clean everything up. Job's a good one. So, that's one side done, and we'll see what happens with the next. Focus. Focus, focus. There we go. So, there we go. In action. Need a tool? Make a tool. They're mild steel. I need to be quite careful with them. I can't harden them. They need cleaning on their big faces. They need a bit more deburring, a bit more proper deburring. But, yep, there you go. About an hour and a half's work overall, including buggering about with the camera. Not so bad. Quite happy with that.